Niantic Games has seen fit to bless us with more augmented reality games, and they're gonna successfully come out just like Pokemon Go, right? Well, I don't know about all that. If you look back at Ingress, that was a smashing success, right? Well, two things. It's been stated multiple times that they are working on several additional AR projects, and moreover, popular properties could be more successful on the studio's platform, just like Pokemon Go. So, for example, they have something like Final Fantasy augmented reality, I don't know, Zelda, Mario augmented reality. These games might work. However, the problems being is that maybe they're not being supported by an already established IP, and they're doing their own thing. Now, a lot of people are thinking that now that they've been noticed, picked up, and a lot of people know who Niantic's name is and what they do, that a lot of people will download their games versus before where nobody knew them and nobody cared for them. And that's going to be a gamble they're just going to have to take. This is the long game. They can't just ride their coattails of the success of Pokemon Go. That's not how success and business work. But they could take a couple pieces of advice from id. When id was developing games, id's made a few mistakes. Daikatana and Quake 4, I believe, on the 360. There's been a few games that they made that were bad, but only a few, because they've only made a few games. So if you look at their successful series like Doom, Wolfenstein, you can see you don't have to shovel out a shitload of games just to capitalize on your success. People know who id are, and people will continue to know who id are, even if they completely fail in the future, just because of Doom alone and the success of Doom and Wolfenstein combined together, along with Quake's tournaments. So, to say the least, I don't really appreciate companies that did something good and made a really good game start to shell out games. Just look at 343i. Bungie got rid of Halo. They were done with it after 3. Microsoft wanted them to keep making games. Okay, fine. So they made Halo Reach a prequel. They didn't want to make Halo 4. They didn't want to continue it. So they ended up leaving, Microsoft, and 343 picked it up, and now 343 milks the series, and the games are just pretty shitty in comparison. They're not bad by any stretch of the means, but they don't compare to Halo 1, 2, or 3. You compare Halo 5 and 6 coming up to Halo 2 and 3, they're probably not gonna even touch the magnitude of those games. And that's my point here. You don't want to sit there and make games just because you have some steam behind you, just because you can capitalize on the moment. The only other thing I do have to say about this is that potentially some of these games could be the Pokemon editions. Now, a lot of people say that Niantic, they're going to be putting in the different regions, different generations of Pokemon into the already existing Pokemon Go. But what if they can't do that? What if, technically speaking, that's an impossible, it's just not gonna happen? And you might say, well, that's crazy. Come on, you're out of your mind to think that. But no, just think, what if for whatever reason they can't do it? They would have to make multiple AR games for that. So imagine Pokemon Go 2 through 7 coming out, right? It's not far-fetched. So those could be the multiple Pokemon games. So that's about all I have to say about this subject matter. You guys go ahead and leave your comments down in the section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this news. If you're excited for more augmented reality games, let me know. And if you guys enjoyed the background footage, also leave me a massive like, because again, I try to record up the stuff for you, and it takes a long time to record up Pokemon footage, man. It takes me about an hour to compress the raw recording that I do for the Pokemon footage, because I want it to look as crystal clear as possible. Even if it is 8-bit, I still want it to not be as compressed as possible. Thanks to YouTube's compression algorithms and stuff like that, and my editor's compression, I think the source material needs to look the best it can to actually get any good quality gameplay. But hey, man, I do my best for you, ladies and gentlemen, so the least you could do is sign in and leave me a like. If not, fine. I'm not your dad. But yeah, have a great day, and as always, I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. Good gaming, and God bless.